Hey, what's up, everybody? For prospects of the week, I got three middleweight fighters who fight for Eddie Hearn's Matchroom Boxing. A couple years ago, Eddie Hearn was making a strong push in the U.S. market with his affiliation with the DAZN app, and he signed Diego Pacheco, who was an amateur. So all his fights have been under Eddie Hearn. He is currently 9-0 with 7 knockouts. He's a super middleweight. He fights at 168. I believe he's 6'4", so he's a really tall middleweight. He's from Los Angeles. He's managed by Split T Management. He trains at a gym, LATG, which stands for Team Garcia Los Angeles. He's been kept really, really active. He landed on the undercard of Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz, the second fight in Saudi Arabia. So he got a lot of world. He was on the big stage, and he got a lot of world wide attention. So I believe he won by knockout that night. So Diego Pacheco, 9-0, 7 knockouts, promoted by Eddie Hearn's Matchroom Boxing. Alexis El Macizo Espino is 6-0 with 4 knockouts. He's a middleweight, fights at 160. He's from Las Vegas, Nevada. He trains in Riverside with Robert Garcia, and he was a very highly sought out amateur fighter. Even though he only had about 20 or 25, that's him on the right. There you see him sparring with Caleb Plant, but Alexis is the fighter on the right. He was highly sought after. All the major boxing promotional companies made offers to sign him, and he ended up signing with Eddie Hearn. So Alexis El Macizo Espino. Macizo means like sturdy, like tough and sturdy, from Las Vegas, Nevada. He pro debuted in Tijuana last year, and he's already fought in Dallas. He's fought in Las Vegas. He's fought in Hermosillo, so he's already fought twice in Mexico. So he's been being kept very active by Eddie Hearn. Alexis Espino. And then the third middleweight that Eddie Hearn signed, Nikita Ababi. That's how they were pronouncing it originally. I've been pronouncing it Ababi, but last time on his fight there in Oklahoma, they were pronouncing it Ababi. So I'm gonna go with Ababi for now. Nikita Ababi, 9-0, 6 knockouts. He's a middleweight, fights at 160. He's from New York. He's part of a team trained by Coach Sosa, and the team is called Sosa Crew 12 on Instagram if you want to follow them. Their coach is Coach Sosa. He's been around a long time, but he has a solid core group of fighters since 2011. A lot of them were Olympians. Some of them were already world champions. I believe his world champion is Chris Colbert. But he has tons of other talented fighters like Rashad Matty, and he has Richardson Africa Hitchens. He has another fighter that goes by the name of Shushu. I'm forgetting his name off the top of my head, but his nickname is Shushu. He has a good solid core, about 10 really, really talented fighters, and Nikita is one of them. Nikita's been, out of those three fighters, he's been marketed very well. He's already fought 3 times in New York. His debut was in Chicago. He's fought in Kansas. He's fought in Texas. He was on the undercard, that Devin Haney undercard here in Los Angeles, and then he just fought in Oklahoma on that first show that DAZN and Eddie Hearn brought back since the quarantine hit there in Oklahoma. So so keep an eye out for Nikita Ababi, Alexis Espino, and Diego Pacheco. I'm Sonteo on behalf of D-Style and G-Funky on the show Hispanics Causing Panic on the Leave It in the Ring network every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10 p.m. on the East Coast.